Andy, you have two upper premolars. They're completely broken down, and as you can see, the fillings are huge. There's almost no cusps left on these teeth. You really need two crowns here, and by doing the crowns, we'll make the crowns so all the form is now filled and the teeth will fit perfectly together.
Couldn't we just redo the fillings?
Listen, I could redo huge fillings there, but they're going to break within a few weeks. And then you're only going to be upset at me. You're going to say your fillings broke. They're much, much too big for fillings and will never get the form proper.
I don't really know if I can afford two crowns now. It's a lot of money.
There's something else we could do. There's a new product called LuxaCrown, which basically is a 5-year crown. It's a type of acrylic, but much, much stronger. I'll make you the crowns out of that. We'll cement them permanently. They won't break, and that way you could change one at a time.
Less expensive?
Less expensive, and you can do it over 5 years. You can do one at a time.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, we'll go with LuxaCrown. Dentistry is a really tough profession. One of the most frustrating situations is when a patient presents with teeth that are so broken down that crowns are the best solution. Yet when we suggest this to our patient will often say to us, "Doc, I don't want to spend the money on a crown." "Doc, can't you just do a big filling so my insurance will pay for it? I really don't want to take money out of my pocket." Doing 5-surface composite restorations is very difficult. The contacts and the contours are hard to achieve. And no matter how much we explain to the patient that this restoration will break, they tell us to do it anyway. And what do? We do it. And when it breaks, they blame us for it and they say, "Doc, your filling broke. You got to change it at no charge." They own us at that point. Luckily, LuxaCrown from DMG is a life-saving product that can bail us out of situations like this. The first step to create a LuxaCrown is to rebuild the form of the tooth. We have to make sure that the height of the tooth is restored and that the contours and contacts are full. This is simple. We just place bonding agent on the tooth and then light cure composite to make sure that we have adequate bulk. This can be achieved very quickly. We then take a sectional tray and some polyvinyl impression material to make a template of the teeth. The teeth are then prepared with a standard chamfer finish line. LuxaCrown is then injected into our template. This technique is simple and familiar. The template is placed over the prepared teeth. We wait exactly 2 minutes from the time we first injected LuxaCrown into the template. Then we remove it from the patient's mouth. The LuxaCrown will usually stay inside the template. We can then use a scalpel blade to trim the flash. We should wait a full 5 minutes before removing the LuxaCrown from the template so as not to induce any distortions. A nice little trick is to mark the contact points with a pencil on the LuxaCrown restorations. If we avoid these pencil marks when trimming and finishing, we will maintain strong contacts. We can then use finishing carbide burrs and bisacryl polishers, working our way down the different grits to achieve an ultra smooth finish. If desired, we can place a bonding agent or a glaze on the LuxaCrown. LuxaCrown can be luted with any permanent dental cement. I tend to prefer the newer bioactive materials. LuxaCrown reestablishes adequate form and contour. It is strong and it is designed to last up to 5 years. LuxaCrown is a game changer and is far easier and more predictable than trying to do large 5-surface composite restorations. So Andy, how do you like your LuxaCrowns?
It's amazing. It looks like my real teeth. I can't even tell the difference.